We have staff meetings in our office every week. We talk about statistics, what goes on in our office, and at the end, I find that the most enjoyable time is our wins. We go over wins, a couple of wins, whether it's from the front desk receptionist or our office manager or a billing person or one of the doctors. It doesn't matter, but if they hear a win from a patient or from one of the kids that come in here, we like to talk about it, and then it pumps us up for the week to feel much more excited about what we're doing and the people that we're helping and the passion that we have for chiropractic. What we noticed this last win was about referrals. This patient came in through a referral, and she said her friend Sue referred her in. She was under chiropractic care in the past many different times, many different years, but never for a long time, never realizing the benefits of chiropractic for long-term health care, preventative health care. So she ended up coming in and she said, you know, I want to thank you guys so much for what you did, and I really want to thank Sue. I can kiss her because she helped me out so much by coming here. But I also want to punch her. And we were, what are you talking about? You want to punch her? She said, I want to punch her because she didn't tell me about this sooner. I wish she told me about getting under chiropractic care for preventative reasons a lot sooner. And I would have been feeling better and staying healthier. I didn't know that. So either way, it's a good thing, and we were excited about it, and we all laughed about it. And that's, you know, that's one of the health benefits with chiropractic. I mean, another story I could tell you about, I thought was really interesting. This guy came in who told me about him and his friends. They play cards every week for the last 5-6 years. And about 5 years went on, and this guy, Joe, had his son, who has asthma, constantly have different asthma attacks. And he would leave the card game getting a call from his wife saying, we're going to the emergency room because his son can't breathe. And he would actually have to get up and leave. And throughout the years, this was happening at different times. And one of the gentlemen that were there never told Joe about chiropractic until one day he said, hey, Joe, why don't you get your son into chiropractic care? It might help him with asthma. Well, he did. He came into the office, and his son got immediate results. It wasn't much. I think about 5 or 6 adjustments. He was breathing better. His asthma attacks were decreasing. He stopped having to take the inhalers. He's now on the track team. He's doing very well in life. And Joe told me how angry he was at his friend because he didn't tell him sooner to get his son under care. His son was suffering through all those years, and he didn't get him under care any sooner. And it really bothered him about it. But, you know, the benefit was that that gentleman did refer in his friends. And now he's learned a good lesson. And it's a good thing that you realize that, because maybe you might know somebody. You might know somebody who has asthma, who has allergies or arthritis or diabetes or so many different ailments, ADHD. I think about a child who's been drugged with Ritalin for ADHD, and getting into chiropractic care, changing their diet a little bit, nutrition, allows them that quickly to live a healthier life and not have to be taking medications that's so psychotropic and dangerous to us. I remember a patient who came in, brought her son in, who has autism. And this was a really touching case. This boy was 12 years old, and he could hardly even function. He wasn't even able to hold his own bladder. He was on diapers at night. He could hardly talk, wasn't able to read. And under chiropractic care, he started functioning better. And one of the beautiful things about it, I personally experienced the fact that he was very uncontrollable. And when we got him on the table, and I had my hands on his neck, around his neck, and ready to adjust him, he was nice and relaxed, and he was calm, and he looked at me in my eyes. And it was as if he was saying to me, go ahead and do what you got to do. It'll work. And I just felt so comfortable with him, looking down at him and able to adjust him. And you could see him get up off the table and relaxed. And now this boy is reading better. He's not reading fully, but he's developing better. Has no diapers. And his mother is so excited about it and she's so pleased that she's referring other people. And a lot of autistic kids are actually coming in the office more often. And that's the greatest thing. We're helping more people. Because of these different referrals, it's a wonderful thing. I think about you sitting there waiting to get your adjustment right now. You probably know somebody, your mother, your grandmother, your husband, your wife. It doesn't matter who it is, your best friend. Think about what ailment they might have and how maybe you can touch their lives by sending them to a chiropractor. It doesn't hurt to even ask the chiropractor if you can ask for a free examination. Let them come in and get checked. If chiropractic doesn't work, you haven't lost anything. But the most important thing is to tell people about how chiropractic works. Refer them to the chiropractor. It's more or less your obligation. You know, I mean, who do you know who needs chiropractic care? We all need it, but who do you think would benefit from it? Just let them know if you're doing a good service to humanity.